Hello all, I am Dr. Prabhas Sanjanban. Today we'll construct a new type of DFA using cross product. What is the meaning of the construction of DFA using cross product? Cross product. Here we have already discussed about some different types of DFAs. We have constructed many different kinds of DFA, but in the class particularly we will focus on the concept of cross project. Okay, see here what is the meaning. The first question: construct a DFA that accepts all strings where number of H is divisible by 2 and number of B is divisible by 3. What is the meaning? But in the previous class we have discussed about the construction of DFA only for the single case. Only for the single case means either A is divisible by 2 or construct a DFA that accepts all strings where number of A is divisible by 2, or construct a DFA that accepts all strings where number of B's is divisible by 3. Means we have just constructed the DFA just for a single case, but in this case we will construct for both case. Means we have to construct the number of A is divisible by 2 and number of B is divisible by 3. This is for the both case. Similarly, in the second question, construct a DFA that accepts all strings where number of A is divisible by 2, or this is the case for AND, but this is the case for OR. This is the case for AND, this is the case for or the number of B is divisible by 3. Now we'll see what are the steps for this type of construction or this type of DFA construction. Okay, see here. Construct a DFA. First, what are the process? Now we'll construct the first question. Let this is question 1 and this one is the question 2. Okay, now we'll construct how to construct here. Now we'll construct the first question. Construct a DFA that accepts all strings where number of A is divisible by 2 and number of B is divisible by 3. See here first how to construct. First we have to construct. Now first we'll construct construct a DFA that accepts all strings where number of A is divisible by 2. Then in the second step we'll construct number of B's is divisible by 3. So first we'll construct DFA for, let it is DFA 1 for number of H is divisible by 2. First we will construct the number of H is divisible by 2. See here how to construct. This is the first step. Since it is a divisible problem, so how many steps will be required? The number of steps for this question equal to number of steps, means since it is a divisible problem, so the number of steps here 2. Number of steps 2. So DFA for number of H is divisible by 2. Number of H is divisible 2 means what? What are the valid and invalid strings? Suppose epsilon is a valid string, S, because it is a zero length string. Suppose double A is a valid string. Suppose 4A is a valid string. Suppose 3A is a invalid string, because epsilon is divisible by 2, double A is divisible by 2, and 4A is the divisible by 2. So now see here, so 2 steps will be required, Q0, then Q1, Q0 and Q1. Since it is divisible by 2, so here remainder equal to 0. So here remainder equal to 0. Since remainder equal to 0, so Q0 is the initial state. We have already discussed about how remainder equal to 0 means in the divisible construction of DFA for divisible case. We have already discussed. So this is Q0 is the final state. Now as well as initial state. See here, this is the number of A is divisible by 4. This is A. See here, this is 1A, 2A. This is the 2A. See here, 2A, 1A. This is the case of 2A. 1, 2, 3, 3 again, 4, then again 5, then again 6, whatever. But both are means all number of A's means divisible by 4. If it is 2A, divisible by the given DFA. If it is 4 number of A's, it is divisible by, means it is, this string is accepted by the given DFA. So according to the DFA rule, now we will adjust the remaining transitions. So B will stay on. So B will stay on Q0 state, and here B will also stay on Q1 state. But how it will stay? Because here question is number of A is divisible by 2. So A must either 0 or 2 or 4. But B, any number of bits, but any number of bits may present. Any number of bits may present. Means suppose we can take 5 number of bits like this. Suppose 5 number of bits, but 2 number of A's. This must be accepted. Suppose we can take 4 number of bits. So 4 number of bits like this, double A, double B. But this, the number of A is divisible by 2. Okay. So this is the first case. DFA 1 for number of A's is divisible by 2. Okay. Now we'll construct the third case. Second case, number of B is divisible by 3. See here, the second case, number of B is divisible by, means let it is DFA 2, DFA 2, DFA 2 for number of B's is divisible by 3. Number of B's divisible by 3. So here, since it is divisible by 3 problem, so the number of states are here. The number of states equal to 3. Here the number of states equal to 3. See here, now we'll check some valid and invalid strings. Valid means number of B must be 3. But A is the any number, but number of B must be the 3. So for example, epsilon S, epsilon divisible by 3. Here remainder equal to 0. Because since it is divisible by 3 problem, so remainder equal to 0. Suppose okay, epsilon, okay, that should be fine, means divisible by 3. Suppose triple B S, this is divisible by 3. Suppose A triple B A S, it contains 3 number of bits, it is a valid string. Suppose A B B A B S, it is a valid string because it contains 3 number of bits. Here it is 2, here it is 1. Suppose A B A, it is invalid because it contains 2 number of bits, but it is not divisible by 3. Since it is 3 number of states, now let it is Q0 Q1 and here Q2. This is Q3. This is Q4. Okay, Q0 Q3 Q4. So since the remainder equal to 0, so Q2 is the final state. Q2 is my final state. Okay, so Q2 as well as the initial state. 3 number of bits. How to construct here? This is the first B. This is the second B. Okay, third B. 1, 2, then 3. 3 means if 3 will means if the third number of B will go to, suppose third number of B will go to Q3 state. If third number of B will go to Q3 state, B, but Q3 is the what? Non-final state. Since Q3 is the non-final state, so but Q3 non-final state means suppose 3 B's, 3 B's. The first B, second B, third B. But B will be go to Q3 state. Q3 means it's a non-final state. So non-final means the 3 number B rejected. So B will directly go to the final state. So directly go to the final state. Okay. So directly B will go to the final state. Okay. This is 1A. Suppose first epsilon S accepted, first epsilon accepted. 3 number of bits. 3, 1, 2, then 3, accepted. Suppose after 3, then 6 number of bits, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then again 6 number of bits accepted. Okay, suppose now we'll check A is simply a self loop because we can take any number of edge. Any number of means it must be a self loop. This is a self loop. Okay, we can take any number of edge. Suppose we can check A triple B, A, this here A, 1B, then B, then A. Okay, triple A. Okay, hope all of you understand the construction, the DFA 1 construction and DFA 2 construction. If any doubt, you can ask any questions through the comment box. Okay, now we have total the first DFA and the second DFA. Now we just combine DFA 1 and DFA 2 using cross product. Now we'll discuss the first question. First question is here: construct a DFA that accepts all strings where number of edge is divisible by 2 and number of b is divisible by 3. Now we'll construct the DFA 3. This is DFA 3. Okay, first question now. Okay, now we'll construct for the first question. Now we'll take the cross product. First question means let it is DFA 3. Let it is DFA 3 case. Okay, now we'll take the cross product. Now we'll take the cross product of DFA 1 and DFA. So DFA 3 equal to DFA 1 cross product DFA 2. This is called cross product. Cross product means what? Here DFA 1 contains how many number of states? Here DFA 1 contains total, see here, 2 number of states. Q0, this is Q0, Q1. So just take, this is Q0, Q1. Okay. Then cross product DFA 2. DFA 2 contains how many states? 3 states. This is Q3, Q4, then Q5. Oh, sorry, this is Q2, Q3, Q4. Sorry. This is Q2, Q3, then Q4. Okay. Now we'll take the cross product. Cross product means Q0 will combine all 3 states and Q1 will combine all 3 states. So we'll get Q0, Q1. Sorry, just not comma, just combine both Q0 and Q1. This is Q0, Q1, then Q2, sorry. This is Q0, Q2, then Q0, Q3, Q3, then Q0, Q4, then Q1, Q2, then Q1, Q3, then Q1, Q4. So DFA 3 contains how many states? DFA 3 contains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. DFA 1 contains 2 states. DFA 1 contains 2 states. See here, 2 states. DFA 3 contains 3 states, but DFA 3 contains 2 into 3 equal total 6 number of states. Okay. DFA 1 contains 2 states, DFA 2 contains 3 states, and DFA 3 contains 2 into 3 equal to 6 number of states. These are the number of states in DFA 3. So now we'll place all the states. That this is Q0, Q2, this is Q0, Q3, then Q0, Q4. Okay, next one is the Q1, Q2, next one Q1, Q3, Q1, Q3, then Q1, Q4, Q1, Q4. Okay, these are the states. Okay, now we just keep all 6 states. Now we'll take the transition. Which one is the first? Now we have to choose which one is the initial state and which one is the final state. See here, in both cases, Q0 is the initial state. Here Q0 is the initial state in the DFA1, and DFA2, Q2 is the initial state. And Q0, Q1, just take the combination of Q0 and Q2 as the initial state. Just take the combination Q0, Q2 as this one is the initial state. This one is the initial state. Now we'll choose which one is the final state. See here, in the first case, DFA1, Q0 is the final state. And in the DFA2, Q2 is the final state. Since it is the case of AND, AND means what? See the question, Construct a DFA that accepts all strings where number of A is divisible by 2 and number of A is divisible by 2 and number of B is divisible by 3. Since it is the case of AND, just take the intersection. Intersection or just take the both are DFAs. Both are the final state. Here Q0 contains final state. Here Q0 contains final state. Here in the DFA2, Q2 contains the final state. So both are, now we'll check which means both final states, in which state contains both final states. Which state contains means which state of DFA3 contains both final states of DFA1 and DFA2. Now see here, this state means Q0, Q2. This Q0, Q2 contains Q0 of DFA1 and also Q2 of DFA2. See here. So Q0 and Q2 will be the final state. Okay, Q0 and Q2 will be the final state. Okay, now initial state, final state and all states are ready. Now we'll just take the transition. How to take the transition? See here. Now we'll check for Q0 and Q2. Q0, now we'll check Q0 and the Q2. See here, Q0 read A and Q2 read A, then goes to which transitions? See here, the first case. Now just I am just erasing here. See here, Q0 and Q2 state. Q0 reads A, goes to Q1. Q0 reads A, goes to Q1. Similarly, Q2 reads A, goes to Q2. So Q0, Q1 read A, goes to Q1 and Q2. See here, Q0, Q2 reads A, goes to Q1 and Q2. Okay. Now similarly, we can check Q0, Q2 will read B. See here, Q0 will read B, goes to Q0. Q2 will read B, goes to Q3. So this is the means Q0, Q3. Q0, Q3. So it will read B, goes to Q0, Q3. Similarly, now we'll check, okay, Q0, Q2 is done. Now we'll check, suppose for Q1 and Q2. Q1 will read A, goes to, and Q2 will read A, goes to here. Q1 read A, Q1 and Q2. Q1 read A, goes to Q0. Q2 read A, goes to Q2. So Q0, Q2. Okay. Q1, Q2 will read A, goes to Q0. Q0, sorry, Q0, Q1, Q2 read A goes to Q0, Q2. Okay. Okay. Similarly, we can take all other transitions. Q0, Q2 read B. B read goes to Q3. Okay. Sorry, already done. This one Q0, Q3 read B goes to Q0, Q4. This one read A goes to Q1, Q4. This one read A goes to Q0, Q4. This one also similarly read A goes to Q1, Q3. This one also read A goes to Q1, Q3 read A goes to Q0, Q3. This one read B. Q1, Q2 read B goes to Q1, Q3. This one read B. Q1, Q3 read B goes to Q1, Q4. Q1, Q4 read B goes to Q1, Q2. So Q0, Q2 already read A, B, okay. Then Q0, Q3 read A, B. Q0, Q4 read A and B, okay. This is the B symbol. Okay, Q0, Q4 read A and B both. Q1, Q4 read A and B both. Q3, Q1, Q3 read A and B both. Q1, Q2 read A and B both. Okay, this is the DFA 3 for AND case. This is the DFA 3 for AND case. Okay, now we'll see the second question. The second question is what actually? The second question here. Construct a DFA that accepts all strings where the number of A is divisible by 2 or the number of B is divisible by 3. Both cases are completely similar, but one difference between in both questions. This is the AND case and this is the OR case. Okay. See here, all DFAs are exactly equal. All DFA means DFA 3. See here. Now we'll construct the DFA 3. Both cases are same. This is the DFA 3. The question, second question means suppose it is DFA 4. DFA 4. DFA 4 means it is nothing but DFA 1 is the cross product of DFA 2. DFA 1 contains which states Q0, Q1. Similarly, DFA 2 contains how many states? 3 states, Q2, Q3, then Q4. Okay, now we'll take the cross product. Cross product means here Q0, Q2, then Q0, Q3, Q3, then Q0, Q4, then Q1, Q2, then Q1, Q3, then Q1, Q4. Okay, these are total 6 states in DFA 4. Means these all states are similarly equal to the DFA 3. So now we'll put all the states. Now we'll just keep all the states here. Q0, Q2, this is the first state. Then Q0, Q3, this is the second state. Then Q0, Q4, this is the third state. Then Q1, Q2 is the second state. Then Q1, Q3 is the fifth state. Then Q1, Q4 is the sixth state. Okay, so now we check the initial. Here in DFA 1, Q0 is the initial and DFA 2, Q2 is the initial. So this one is the initial. So Q0, Q2 is the initial state. Now the DFA state, in the DFA 4, which one will be the final state? See here Q0 is the final state and Q2 is the final state. Now we'll check in DFA 4. which state contains Q0 as well as Q2. Q0 either Q0 or Q2. See here, this one contains Q0, Q2 both. This one also contains Q0. This one under this third state also contains Q0. Fourth state contains Q2. Fifth state does not contain either Q0 or Q2. Sixth state does not contain either Q0 or Q2. So which one will be the final state in this case? Means OR case. Or in OR case, there are 4 final states. In the OR, there are 4 final states. Means this one, the first, second, third, fourth. Why? DFA 4 contains 4 final states, because this is the case of OR. OR means which states of DFA 4, which states of DFA 4 contains either Q0 or Q2, But in the upper case, since it is an AND case, AND case means what? Which state of DFA 3 contains both, means at a time Q0 and Q2. But in this DFA 4 case, which state contains either Q0 or Q2. Just remember, this is the difference between the DFA 3 and DFA 4. There is nothing difference. Only one difference, just the final state. Okay. So Q0, Q2 is the final state. Q0, Q3 is the final state. Q0, Q4 is the final state. And Q1, Q2 is also the final state. All transitions are equal. As well as DFA 3. Okay. So this one is the A, and this one will be the A. So Q0, Q3 read A, goes to Q1, Q3. Q1, Q3 read A, goes to Q0, Q3. Q0, Q4 read A, goes to Q1, Q4. Q1, Q4 read A, goes to Q0, Q4. So Q0, Q2 read B, goes to Q0, Q3. Q0, Q3 read B, goes to Q0, Q4. Q1, Q2 read B, goes to Q1, Q3. Q1, Q3 read B, goes to Q1, Q4. Q0, Q4 read B, Q0, Q4 read B, goes to Q0, Q2. Q1, Q4 read B, goes to Q1, Q2. This is the difference between the AND and OR case. Okay. This is the DFA. This is the construction of DFA using cross product. Okay. Hope all of you understand. If any doubt, you can ask through any questions through the given Gmail ID or email ID, or you can ask also some questions using the through comment box. Okay. Thanks for watching.